Mr. Power's ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus, the nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked.
Dragging his foot. Okay.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
I suppose that's right.
Aren't you sure? Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Should I wait and see what happens? Or object? I guess object, probably. Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Are you quite alright? Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
So if no one else went to the studio, then it would not have to, or it would have to be that the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright! You may cross-examine the witness.
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody's suspicions looking past by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking. Right.
No one else went there.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before one? why everyone was in the employee area before then. And I looked at the main gate, and I locked it before anyone else could get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them.
Old Windman sure has a lot of guts. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting.
How convenient!
Something for you to look forward to. What? I'm confused what it's talking about.
Saying when she gets old, she's gonna be an old windbag.
Oh.
That's mean.
Or mad. Well, I know that I have to. I think I know what I have to try to get Blue through. I don't know what piece of evidence to use. Don't I? I'm thinking I have to point out that the assistant was there. I don't know what piece of evidence to show that.
Do you have any ideas, Seth?
Well, she says that she didn't see anyone suspicious, but then she says that she saw nobody.
Well, it's always good to look at all your evidence. Not miss any details.
I'll just throw the map at him.
Didn't need to do that. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They aren't, are they?
Nope, not at all. Mr. Wright, please think over the facts before making accusations.
I don't think that won any points with the judge.
When did she say the time of death is?
2:30.
But what does she say it is?
2:30.
Oh. Well,
Are you supposed to be here?
if she was in the employee thing, she wouldn't have seen someone go to the studio.
She went back to the main gate before.
What are you screaming about?
If you notice that the photo says photo number 2.
I guess that statement would be contradicting. Or that one.
Where do I put that? Maybe here? It says the only person I saw.
Yeah.
Or here, no one else went there.
If they had no else. I don't know.
The picture takes when someone goes there, someone leaves here. Hold on! Look at this photograph one more time.
This photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
This photograph makes me laugh. Was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios. Correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So whenever someone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture.
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright!
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data on the other photo? Only someone with access to the security lady herself.
What? What are you saying, Sonny?
Only. I think it's Detective Gumshoe.
Huh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
This case has changed a lot just now.
Drink just so you can do a spit take.
No, I choked.
They really had to ponder that question he just asked.
Well, yes. That's what it would seem to me.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
Him. I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what any of this means either. Huh! Sam, help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah! That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Why is the judge so depressed today?
He keeps getting insulted by the old lady.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. To go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it now, I remember throwing out one photo that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Why does she look so, like, sick?
After the conversation that you had?
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Didn't she just contradict herself?
You want to object?
Another job?
That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look at every one of the photos that security camera takes.
Do you back up all of the security camera data?
Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see.
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces for the most part.
For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch a suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
They don't let fanboys in during the days they film.
They get information about rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they came in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you there were freaks. Oh, and
And?
they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased,
It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
what?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai, dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 3rd or 2nd grade.
Oh, yes, we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I don't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, I fell asleep. What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
I don't think that's a word.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I have to pee. I want the defense and prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.